Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I am a dancer working on board a cruise ship. And working as a performer on a cruise ship means that as well as our performing job, we have some extra duties that we are responsible for. Now here at Celebrity, we're really lucky that we don't have a lot of extra duties compared to other companies and other cruise lines, but there are still some extra things that we have to do as part of our job requirements. And I have a very busy work day today and none of it includes performing, and so I thought I would take you along and show you some of the other responsibilities that we have so that you can see for yourself the extra things that we have to do.
Staging area, forward guest elevator, deck 2, 5 zone 3, port side, forward control point, fire door 1206, deck 1, fire zone 2, port side.
Time to drill. Yay, we love drill.
Always look off.
The following announcement regards all crew.
Every single embark day, we do muster 2.0. So back in the day, all new guests getting on board the ship used to have to do a guest drill on the first day of their cruise. But now we do a 2.5-hour shift where we stand there and we check guests into their emergency positions. We give them a quick safety briefing that takes them 2 minutes, and then they're all done and free to enjoy the rest of their cruise, and they don't have to do guest drills anymore. One of our life jackets. So what you do is you put your arm through here, you put this over your head, here. Oh, goodness. What? Then you want to clip this here at the top. Say hi to the vlog. Hi Jake.
That's better than not.
Yeah, we just might as well not put him in first.
Yeah, that's better than not having a trumpet.
My other job on board is as the wardrobe captain with my friend Connie. So we are responsible for all the costumes for the cast and the orchestra. So that means we have to do the laundry, dry cleaning, repairs, fixes, sometimes some costume fittings, and make sure everything is organised and kept where it should be. We do get paid extra for doing this, and it's a position that we apply for during our rehearsals in Miami. Let's get ready for the backstage tour. Every cruise we also have a backstage tour for some of our guests. So this is where we bring them into the theatre, we do a little Q&A with them, have a chat with them, and then we'll bring them up onto the stage and into the backstage areas. We explain some of the technical things in the theatre, show them some things that they might not have seen before, and all the behind the scenes stuff. Hello, my name is Ashley, I'm one of the male dancers on board, and this is my 4th contract with Celebrity.
Sorry, so someone over here just asked if it was as a group, and yes, so the cast do all rehearse together as a group in Miami.
Okay. So I'm just going to take you through the sections in the house first. So up there on deck 5, that is our lighting booth. Someone else go. So if you follow me, I'll take you to the backstage.
Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. It's like something's here and you're like, get off. Get off. Yeah. Get off. Yeah. As in the warm-up, we'll wait 1, we step 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
Then there are also some trainings that we have to do online, and these have to be renewed every 6 to 12 months or so, so you'll have to redo these throughout the contract. As well as all the things that I've already shown you in this video, there are also some other extra duties that we have to do here on board as well. For example, as well as the online trainings, we also will have to do in-person safety trainings. So they might be in the training room, in the theatre, somewhere specific around the ship. They are obviously mandatory because it's to do with guest and crew safety, so we will have to go to those. Similarly, we also have to do department meetings or cast meetings. These maybe happen like once a month, or just if there's something specific that we need to talk about or that needs to be discussed. We also have something that is called IPM, which is in-port manning. And this technically isn't like an extra duty because you don't necessarily have to do anything. But part of the safety requirements of the ship is that there have to be a certain amount of crew members from each safety position on the ship at any given time. So that means even when we're in port, there still needs to be a certain amount of people with different jobs, like safety roles on the ship. So you will have some time where like you won't be able to get off the ship in a port. And whilst I'm on the ship, I don't have to do anything. There's nothing specific I need to do or anywhere I need to be, but I just have to be on the ship. And so that obviously does impact your plans. If you wanted to do something, you won't be able to do because you literally can't get off. Like you'll try and tap your card on the gangway and it's like, and it comes up as red and you just are not allowed off. Also, our vocal captain during a crossing will have to do guest choir. So that does only happen during the crossing, so it's not like an extra duty that they have to do during the whole contract, but that is something that temporarily they will have to organise, arrange, and do all of that with the guests. And then also something that can happen, luckily it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen, is we have these different levels in terms of like hygiene and illness on board the ship, because obviously we're in a metal box that doesn't have a lot of windows, and so illness can spread around throughout crew and guests, and there's obviously different protocols and procedures depending on what's going on. So if we get into one of the higher levels, we can be required to do extra cleaning, so we might have to like desanitize the theatre, help clean the auditorium, backstage, those kinds of things. Usually it will be like on the last day of the cruise when those guests are getting off and the next guests are getting on. And like I say, this doesn't happen very often, but I have had to do it a few times. So it is definitely something that does happen. But it is, again, for the health and safety of everyone on board, guests and crew. And so most of our extra duties here at Celebrity are that. They are to do with safety or obviously enhancing the guest experience, like the dance classes, the backstage tour, the choir, things like that. So they're things at Celebrity that we have to do. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we are really, really lucky compared to some other cruise lines. We actually don't have that many things that we need to do. Well, I don't know, maybe you're watching this and you're thinking that sounds like a lot. If you think it is a lot of things, then let me know down in the comments below. But I know there's some other cruise lines where the cast will have to work in the library and sort of man the library desk on board the ship. They might have to do gangway duties or helping with the tender procedures. So when we're in a tender port and they're having to use the tender boats to get to and from the port, sometimes they will have cast members helping that whole process out, which is something we don't have to do here. Also on some other cruise lines where it's maybe a bit smaller or they don't have as many crew, they might not have activity hosts. And so the cast sort of double up as cast members and activity hosts. And so they might also have to host bingo and trivia and games and do guest parties and meet and greets and all of that kind of thing. Whereas we have an incredible team of activity hosts already at part of the Celebrity Entertainment team. And so they
do all of the activities and the parties and all of the fun things on board. So yeah, we are really lucky here at Celebrity that compared to other brands, we don't actually have that many extra duties to do. But I hope you found this video somewhat informative and interesting, and seeing a bit of behind the scenes of some of the extra things that we have to do outside of the theatre and the shows. If you did like this video, then please do give me a big thumbs up down below, leave me a comment. It really does help me out. And if you enjoyed this video, then please do subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here, part of the community, and take you along for the journey of life on board, traveling the world and performing and having the best time. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for being here. I really, really do appreciate you spending this time with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.